what's up, Diamond Hornet football fans? And welcome to another episode of Diamond Hornet Football with Coach Marlin Taylor. I'm your host, Ron Cole, and I'm sitting here with your head football coach, Marlin Taylor. Coach Taylor, we coming off of a tough Friday night, 47-6 loss to Ridgeview. A lot of things went wrong for us last Friday night. Tell us a little bit about the contest.
Well, we played Ridgeview High School. Went over there and played Ridgeview. Tough game, tough game. We didn't execute the way we wanted to. They gave us every opportunity to win that game. We just weren't able to capitalize on them. They one time they even got a fumble that kicked it right and they kicked it and the lineman picked up in the end zone.
Yes.
Scored a touchdown off of that. It was just one of those nights for us. But the kids still fought hard and fought to the end. So we're appreciative of that and we'll work on getting better this week.
Yeah, I see we had a lot of laundry on the field, both ways,
yeah.
But ours kind of damaged us, at key times. Let's talk a little bit about that.
Yeah, I mean, we had our fair share of penalties, so did they. Ours came probably at key moments where we really wouldn't want a penalty at. But we did cut down on them this week. This week we only had, I think we only had 5 for, I think it was 85 yards. Okay. We was averaging 12 for over 100 yards. Okay. So we're making small steps, getting better. Thought the refs called a good game. They called both ways, so it's just one of those things.
Okay, and as I said, things like penalties and things like that help, hurt when they get in the way of drives and everything.
Yeah.
But what we're gonna do, we're gonna get into the first half highlights when we return here to Diamond Hornet football with Coach Marlin Taylor. All right, Diamond Hornet football fans, welcome back to Diamond Hornet football with Coach Marlin Taylor. Now we're going to go ahead and get into the first half highlights as we go out to View County, Ridgeview Stadium, and here we are going to start with first quarter action, Coach, as we take the kickoff, as we kick the ball off here, and special teams kind of played a part, but they started out with pretty good field position here for the first drive.
Yeah, we got to kick the ball down the middle field. We tried to keep it in the corners, but we got it down the middle. But guys still did a good job of covering.
And on the first possession here, you have Boyd's pass complete to Jordan Gidron for a fair-sized game, but as we talked about earlier, flags on the play.
Yeah, we run a little slip screen there, and guys missed a couple tackles. That was part of the story tonight for us. Missed tackles. And he got able to get a good game off of it.
Boyd goes back to Gidron and gets back those yardage that he had for a first down, and not for a first down, but on the next play he goes to the slot receiver. He gets to the edge for the first down.
Yeah, we had a hard time getting him off the field on third down for some reason. We didn't do a very good job of that.
And as you see here, Boyd goes back to Gidron for a complete pass and a big gain for a first down the sideline. And here we see Boyd going to his receiver, and it comes out here. Thought we had a fumble here, but the refs said it was down.
Yeah, I thought we got one there too. I thought we had to cause a turnover there. I didn't think the guy was down, but the refs called him down, so we did good.
But on this next play, the defense comes up big, 2 Diamond Hornets on the sack.
Yep, we got Zaquan Brown there on the sack. Pushed him back there. Was able to get a stop here against Braylon.
And we see Boyd again on the keeper, and the defense does come up with another stop. But on the next play, he goes over the top to number 11 for the score.
Yeah, we're supposed to be in cover 3 there. Safety has number 3 receiver, and he just didn't get over the top of him.
After the PAT, the Blazers go up 7-0. And here we are going to take the kickoff on our first possession. And when we come out, we get decent returns, Coach. But again, flags and, just not good special teams play going on here early.
Yeah, we just never really got in the rhythm offensively with our offense. We never just got in the rhythm and then was able to sustain drives.
In our first possession here, we're trying to go ahead and get Pearson going early. Finding his way right here on the first couple of drives, on the first couple of plays of the drive, that is. And he grinds out a first down here on a tough carry coming up here on third down. And on this next run, he breaks it up the middle and picks up about 15.
Yep, good run by Lamar Young, great cuts, good vision by him. You know, he's a very hard runner and he has great vision.
Yes, and on the next play, here we see Smith. He rolls out, looks for the pass, couldn't get his receiver, throws it out of bounds. And on the next play again, Smith on the scramble and looking for a receiver. Kind of hard finding his guys tonight. Scrambles out of bounds, and we're back on special teams punt.
Yep, kind of story tonight, but Zaquan Brown did a great job of flipping the field for us all night long. You know, we'll talk a little bit more about him later. Got player of the week segment, but he did a great job of flipping the field for us this punt.
And this next segment here, this next possession for the Blazers, got a new quarterback in, young Trey Howard. He comes in and he hits his receiver, number 5. But again, penalties, coach, taking them back as well.
Yep, I mean, like I said, referees called it, you know, both ways. So, you know, you got nothing to do but respect that.
Next play, Sia Mack takes the handoff and tries to get around the edge, but Zaquan Brown coming with bad intentions, gets him out of bounds.
Bad intentions.
And again, we have Mack here on the carry, and Jamel Peterson comes up with the tackle on this play for the defense.
Yep.
As Howard looks again on the next play, looks deep for Gidron. Good secondary play here by the Diamond Hornets.
Yeah, we had 2 guys back on that, was able to make a play on that ball. So great job in coverage right there. Kind of fixed our mistakes for that first drive.
And we get them off the field, forcing a punt, giving our offense another chance to come back on the field. And when we take the field here on this possession, Smith, he takes it around the edge for a nice gain on first down of about 17 yards, coach.
Yep, kind of got a little rhythm here with the bad snap, so we kind of off key there a little bit. But Mark was able to get the ball and scramble around the edge.
And on this next carry here, we have Pearson again, trying to get around the edge. You know, but the defense snuffs it out here.
Yeah, Richmond was a tough team to run east-west against. I feel like we kind of should have went down here a little bit more with them, but you know, great job by them.
We had Pearson on another short run, and here we attempt the screen, and it doesn't work out for us. Drive stalls, we're punting again.
Again, Zaquan Brown did a great job of flipping the field. You know, good coverage by our punt guys.
And here we get a little penalty, a little tap after the play. You know, but it was a penalty and it gives them yards to start the drive.
Yeah, I really didn't agree with that call. I thought the tackle started in bounds and he kind of just slid out of bounds, but we were done with it.
And on the next play, Boyd has the keeper here. He's tackled by the defense, and Boyd was a little factor here tonight.
Yeah, he was a little low on that pass there, on a little rollout pass there, like number 2 there.
Yeah, he rolls out here. He complete pass to number 2. Couple of plays on the drive later. We move up. They hit Gidron with the screen.
Yep, they called us in a good call there by Coach Howard and staff. Called us with a little screen play, throwback screen. Great job by Ridgeville.
PAT is no good, and the Blazers go up 13-0. And now here we are back on offense, and we start out the drive trying to get Pearson going again, Coach.
Yeah, we're gonna keep trying to get him going here. He's a guy that's been kind of carrying us here for a while, so we want to do all we can to try to get him going.
As we start the second quarter here, Smith starts out trying to go deep, a little off here with the pass.
Yeah, I think that's just a product of not being able to get outside the last couple of weeks. Passing kind of takes a back seat when you're on the inside.
Drive stalls out again, coach, and we're back on special teams punting. And the punt team, special teams did a good job here trying to pin them down, but they get good, decent field position. But we have a good secondary play here. But again, launch on the field.
Yeah, the flash kind of killed us. Didn't really like that one either, but we got to live with it.
And, Boyd goes up top again, but our defense good on the coverage.
That's a great job. I couldn't see who was covering up top there, but that was a good job. I think I want to say that was Jordan Best up there, but that was a great job riding his hips and getting that guy out of bounds.
But on the next play, Boyd with the keeper, he's a tough runner up that middle, coach.
He is. He's a big boy.
They get a little penalty on that play and brings it back. But on the next play, screen again. They try to get it upfield, but we weren't having any of it on the defense.
Love did a good job of containing that screen this time. They're trying to get us with it again, but we did a great job of containing the screen this time.
And on the next play, Boyd drops back. He takes off up the middle, and he gets a big gain here, coach, as he goes out of bounds. Doesn't get the first down. Fortunately, the defense does make the stop here on this next run by the running back, by Sia Mack. Makes the stop. They turn it over on down.
Yeah, defense did a good job of blowing their neck right there. Gave them some big plays. They did a good job blowing their neck and getting Ridgeville off the field.
And we get the ball back here. Try to make something happen here. you know, a little tough sledding for the offense as we see here. You know, Smith goes deep for the receiver, missed him. We try another screen here. They snuff it out. You know, we stall, punting again.
Again, man, Marcus and Jameer Reed just couldn't hook up. You know, they was probably about a step away every time trying to put those deep passes. I mean, they were there, they were open. It was a good call. So
almost made a good play there on special teams, but we come close every time on turnovers, but we don't come up with it.
Yeah, they tried to get the big back roll in there, so they ran that inside zone. And
yes, they get
a flare pass.
Big Keith, he's going. He made a little flare pass, almost got it, but didn't get anything started. But on this play right here, Boyd on the keeper, and he picks up a big gain, Coach.
Yep, good job by Ridgely again. You know, we lost outside containment. I mean, it's just point blank simple.
Keith on the carry again, up the middle, getting the tough yards for the Blazers. And there goes Boyd again, taking it into the end zone for 6 on the keeper.
Yep, did do a good job of filling that gaps. We try to keep 6 for 6 in the gaps, and somebody just missed the gap.
After the PAT, that makes the score 20-0, the Blazers. And here on this next possession, we get the ball at a decent return here, put us in good field position, Coach.
Yeah, we got the ball out around the 40 here. Anytime we get the ball out that far, it's a good field position.
And here on this possession, Smith, he turns around now, he goes to work, finds his receiver out in the flat there for a first down. And now we're on the move, Coach, as Smith rolls out again, finds his receiver out here in the flat again. Receiver makes a decent move, gets pushed out of bounds. And on this next play, Coach, Smith read and pull, and he takes it in for 6.
Yep, Marcus called his own number right here, like we had a little flow play going. He called his own number right here and gets us in the end zone. You know, we tell him to keep the ball out there. Now, you know, they did do a good job of containing the edges, but he just felt like he couldn't keep it.
PAT blocked, but the Diamond Hornets are on the board 20-6. Once again on the possession, just short. Well, excuse me, here look like we get the possession, and we come up with the turnover, and off the fumble snap, we go back down. Try to make a few things happen here before halftime. Get a incompletion here. There was a penalty on that play. We try to roll out, get another completion here. We're a little off. We couldn't make anything happen here with that last turnover, and going into the halftime, we are going down 20-6, Coach, as we enter halftime down to the Blazers. Now, we're going in down 20-6 at half. Let's talk about the mindset of what we're talking about going in halftime and about what we're going to do and what our plan is coming back for the second half.
Well, I thought going into the half, I thought we had a good shot. You know, it was down 20-6. You know, game was still within reach. You know, we had the ball right before the half. Closed out. We was gonna get the ball back coming out of halftime. So I thought we still had a good chance. We really needed to get that last touchdown right before halftime. That would have made it at least 13-20, right. You know, with momentum coming back to us a little bit after the break. You know, went into halftime and just kind of told the guys, man, let's just execute. You know, we're hurting ourselves with penalties and, you know, just small miscues and stuff like that. You know, I told them this first drive was going to be big for us and probably was going to be the determining factor in the game.
Right. And as you see, we did do some good things there, especially towards the end of the half, punching it in the end zone. You know, it was a little tough sledding, and we hoped that it was going to get a little better, but as we see in the second half, you know, coming up here, the sledding got a little tougher.
Yeah.
And speaking of second half, we're going to get into those second half highlights when we return here to Diamond Hornet football with Coach Marlin Taylor. Diamond Hornet football fans, welcome back to Diamond Hornet football with Coach Marlin Taylor. Now, you know, being that we had a tough week, it's kind of, you know, tough to talk about our player of the week, but we've reached the part of the segment, the show where we have our player of the week segment. You know, we had some rough plays, a rough time of it, but we did have some standout players. Let's talk about those.
Well, you know, like I try to tell the kids, Ronnie Cole, I try to tell the kids that, you know, you got to try to find the good in everything. Right. You know, we didn't come up victorious this week, but there still was some guys out there that get laid on the line and play hard. Offensively this week, our player of the week is Marcus Smith, our quarterback. Marcus just was always trying to be a leader all night long. You know, you heard him on the sideline, I could hear him through my headsets. You know, trying to get the other guys fired up. You know, just just constantly being a motivator, just trying to get the guys going. Defensively and special team wise, we had the same guy. He happened to be our punter and our four technique. Zaquan Brown. I thought Zaquan played tremendous Friday night.
Yes.
You know, he gave maximum effort. He averaged about 40 yards a punt with his punting. You know, I even recommend him for the 3A special team player of the week this week. You know, he did a great job flipping the field for us. Gave the defense a good chance of trying to get stops, making them have to drive long fields. So our defensive player of the week was Zaquan Brown, and also our special team player of the week will be Zaquan Brown.
Okay, well, we want to send a big Diamond Hornet shout out to our players of the week, Marcus Smith and Zaquan Brown, I'm sorry. Guys, thank you for all you do out there for the Diamond Hornets. You try to keep us in the game, and you know we appreciate your efforts. We will be back with second half highlights here on Diamond Hornet Football with Coach Marlin Taylor. All right, Diamond Hornet fans, welcome back to Diamond Hornet Football with Coach Marlin Taylor. Now, we're going to go ahead and dive on into the second half highlights as we go directly to the third quarter here from Ridgeview Stadium out in View County. And we get the ball to start off, try to get something going, but, you know, they stop us here. Got pretty decent start off field position, though.
Yeah, we get the ball out around the 30. You know, I told the guys coming out this drive here, meant a lot to us. We're going to have to try to score on this drive right here to get ourselves back in the ball game.
And Smith comes out with the pass play, but, you know, drop passes kind of hurt us here. You know, Smith here with a decent run up the middle, but again, you know, having trouble moving the ball, drive stalls, we go 3 and out, and we punt here. You know, giving them decent field position. Coach.
Yeah, again, Zaquan Brown did a great job of getting that ball off. They try to bring a little pressure to it. Coach Canelo did a good job making adjustments with the special teams.
And as they go back on the drive, they start getting the big bull back here. Carries up the middle as he carries up the middle for 5 yards on the play. The next time he goes up here to Gidron again, but it's a good play by the secondary.
Yep, good job by Josh Sims here, sticking to the receiver. You know, in high school football, he's going to face guarding, so he just did his job and stayed right there with him.
Unfortunately, back on the next play, they get a big third down play by number 11 for the first down. And on the next play, Boyd keeps it again up the middle. Good play here by the defense as we make the stop.
Yeah, I actually thought he fumbled right there.
Looks like he did, but he got on top of it. Next play, another nice play by the defense as we foil the pass play here on an incompletion. But on the next play, you know, try to get another one around the corner to side Mac and the defense all on it.
You know, just as I said before, you know, Ridgeview's hard to run on east and west. You know, we are too. You know, we got some guys that can fly around and really run as well.
They're trying here to get the ball to the edges to their slot receivers. Boyd with the complete pass here, but we got him out of bounds. And on the next play, Boyd gives to Mac. He goes up the middle for 6.
Yeah, they got us with a roughing out of bounds here or something, personal foul. And I pushed them down to the 1 yard line. They was able to punch it in.
They go up 26-6 on the bot snap, after the bot snap on the extra point. And here, Coach, on this kickoff return, we get a decent play, but once again, penalties.
Yeah, I thought we had a good return now. I think we got a block in the back or something.
And on this next possession, we get the ball, try to make things happen here. As you see Smith, he takes it, you know, on the fake, has to get out of bounds, drops back on the pass, gets it to Pearson, but the Blazers defense is on it, and we do not get a first down, and we're back on the punt.
Yeah, it's kind of story of our night right there. We just one play away, one block away all night.
As the special teams here downs the ball just over the 40-yard line, the defense comes back. Here we have Howard comes back out again as quarterback. He gets his completion here to Saya Mack. On the next play, he gets another completion here over the middle to his wide receiver number 2, Coach, and they're starting to move the ball down the field, Coach.
Yeah, they're moving the ball on is pretty good right here. You know, I know Trey was a little fella, so, you know, as happy as I was for him to get out there and play, it was kind of burning me up. He was beating me out there too, though.
As he finds Gidron, who makes a tough run on the play, and on the next play, he throws a pass here. His receiver makes a great catch out of bounds, Coach.
Yep, good job by that receiver coming back for that ball catch out of bounds.
And here we talked about the The lucky bounce for the Blazers here as it rolls into the end zone. O-lineman falls onto it. They get the touchdown.
That's the story of our night, huh? We
Story
couldn't get
of
them
the
cause a turnover, get the ball, just couldn't grab it. You know, and they kicked it in the end zone and one of the linemen fell on it.
Story of the night for the Diamond Hornets. Unfortunately, the lineman fell on it. They get the touchdown. They go up 33-6. And as on this next offensive possession here in the third quarter, same kind of theme here for us. As things are not going well here, but we do manage to pick up a first down on this drive here as we see Smith taking it around the corner again, picking up another first down before the start of the fourth quarter. We go into the fourth quarter here, and coach, we try to get a little screenplay here up the seam. Doesn't work.
Yeah, like I said, we were just one beat off all night long, And I take that for myself. Maybe something I need to work on with the kids. Being focused throughout the night. So that's just something we got to work on.
As we see Smith here rolling out, trying to make something happen. Unfortunately, he can't, and he gets sacked on the play. And the next Blazer possession, they come out on offense and they try to put another scoring drive together. And they did a pretty good job here at the end. Making a few plays here as we see the running back gets to the edge, dragging a few defenders here, get him out of bounds. On the next play here, Boyd tries to make a screen pass and he completes it. They take it to the end zone for 6.
Yep, they got us on one of those underneath screens there.
After the PAT, the Blazers go up 40-6. And coach, that was just kind of the theme of our night. A little rough night here for the Diamond Hornets as we get a new quarterback in the game. Josh Sims here, he takes a snap, wasn't too good. Fumbles it, he tries to make a play here, goes around the corner, defense is there, goes down. And on this play, unfortunately, bad snap, he picks it up, rolls. It looks like the receiver slips here, he throws it, and they get a pick.
Yeah, receiver slipped down from it. Josh, coming off the bench, we were playing corner all night long. Marcus was just a little winded, so, Josh came in, tried to give him a little spell.
And on the next possession here, after the interception, the Blazers take it in as Howard hands it off to the running back, and he gets it into the end zone, and pretty much that was the end of the scoring night for the Blazers and for the game as they go on top and take the victory 47-6. Now, coach, after a tough loss like that, what do you tell the guys in the huddle after
Well,
the
I told the guys, one thing was going to happen for sure. The sun's going to come up tomorrow. After a game like that, you try to put it behind you, try to fix the things you can fix, and move on and get to the next one. We talked to them about not letting one be two. Not letting one be two. They got to have a flush it mentality. We can't fix it. We know the mistakes we made. To a man, they understood the mistakes they made, and we got to the locker room and talked about it a little bit further, and they all understood it and understood the mistakes they made. So that's a positive. It just wasn't our night. It just wasn't our night. But we look to come back this week and avenge and fix some of the mistakes that we made last week. And then come out on top this week.
And as you said, that's the good thing about it. The sun is going to shine the next day. You get a chance to correct all the mistakes that you made, and you get a chance to build on all the positive things that you did.
Right.
Now, Diamond Hornet football fans, we're going to take a break. When we come back, we're going to talk about our coach of the week, and we're going to get into a little bit about our next week's opponent when we come back here on Diamond Hornet football with Coach Marlin Taylor. Diamond Hornet football fans, welcome back to Diamond Hornet football with Coach Marlin Taylor. Now, after a tough loss, like you said, you got to try to find positives out of the deal. So let's talk about our coach of the week.
Our coach of the week this week will be Coach Cordell. Not only defensively, he coaches our defensive coordinator. Defense fought hard all night too, just got worn down. They made some timely stops, but biggest reason why he's also our special team coordinator. We averaged 40 yards on punts. They came after the punt a couple different times. He had the right protections, had the kids in the right protections. So, we'll go with Coach Cornell as our coach of the week.
And Coach Cornell, we want to send a big Diamond Hornet shout out to you and your defensive staff for the great job you did this week. Rough outcome, but hey, we know you're going to go back to the drawing board and prepare for this week's opponent, which we're going to go right into, talking about our opponent this week that's coming to the Diamond Mine, the Rock Hill Bearcats. Let's talk about them.
Rock Hill presents all kinds of challenges. They probably have one of the best quarterbacks in the state, Matthew Bennett. He burnt us last year with his zone reading type stuff. Big physical football team. Got a big 3 technique in there that's coming off the ball pretty hard. Athletes, of course, athletes all over the field. They run a little spread, little pistol kind of stuff. So we're gonna have to do some different things to it to try to match it, formation match it. We just gotta be able to contain the quarterback.
Okay.
If we can contain the quarterback, then I feel like we got a good chance. We let him run free. Get us with the zone read type deal. It's gonna be a long night for us.
Okay.
Offensively against Rock Hill, we have to possess the ball. They're gonna be a 4-2-5 team. We got to be able to possess that ball and control the clock. To help our defense out a little bit.
Okay.
Keep them off the field a little bit. Keep that quarterback on the bench a little longer. We want to have a ball control offense.
Right.
And opportunistic defense to get a chance to stop that guy. I mean, he's a dynamic quarterback,
Okay.
dynamic runner and thrower.
Well, I am sure Coach Cornell and his bunch and Coach Harkness and his crew are going to be working hard, putting together a game plan, to be successful against the Bearcats. They are coming here to the Diamond Mine this Friday night. Scheduled kickoff 7:30. We expect our Diamond Hornet fans to be there to show up and show out. Now, Coach, before we end the program today, anything you want to say before we end it off?
Just thank all the fans that came out to Ridgeview last week. I know it wasn't the outcome that you wanted, but I appreciate your support. The kids appreciate your support. It's all about supporting these kids, through wins or losses. So we appreciate your support. As always, we ask you to pack the Diamond Mine this Friday night. The kids are excited. We were able to get back outside of practice Monday, so we was able to get back. We're going to be able to get outside Monday morning, with it being Labor Day, and get outside and get a little practice time in. We haven't really had that chance to do that in a while. I've been inside, with the heat and stuff for so long. I think we had 3 hours of practice and outdoor practice in the last 2.5 weeks just because of the heat. So the kids are excited about getting back outside Monday and getting back at it. But we just thank you all for coming out. Again, and it wasn't the outcome that we all wanted or desired. But thank you for supporting Diamond Hornet football, and don't forget to like and subscribe on our show.
And I am sure, like Coach Taylor said, that the kids and the staff is chomping at the bit to get this bad taste out of their mouth from this week's loss. So with that being said, Diamond Hornet football fans, we'll see you next Friday at the Diamond Mine, 7:30 kickoff versus the Rock Hill Bearcats. I want to thank you for joining me, Ron Cole, your host, your coach, Marlin Taylor. Thank you for joining us. Have a good evening.
Go Diamonds.